now another very important term that Wittgenstein referred to is ostensive definition. Ostensive definition is like this: what I began my speech with, like there is a window. Yes, and I don't know how to say the word the window in the English language. And the guy say like window. Okay. There's a table. The guy said there's a table. But why I know she said that we speak about the table, not about the white color. The table is white. Or the table has this shape. When we point to the shape, what he should say? A table. So how I know that the word table, she said, it represents this thing, not color, not shape, or not another thing. So for Wittgenstein, the thing that the word stands for doesn't give any meaning of the word. What's the meaning that I put behind the word water? Like if I say water, it can be an exclamation, like water, an order, like I bring me some water, a request, like kind of the same, an answer for a question, like what is this, water. So the meaning of the word depends on the language scale this word used in. So Wittgenstein said that it's meaningless to speak about the water or any other things apart from the language scale it's used. So it can be, what can be used like water? Water can be used as a meaning of glass of water, or a password for secret society or for your email. Like Wittgenstein didn't know email, like that's my example. So that's actually the first part of my short speech that refers to the language scale. So the second part second and the last part of my speech will be about private language. What is private language? In European philosophy, from Descartes, there is such kind of thing that subjectivism. Like we say, cogito ergo sum, very famous. Right? I say that then it means that I exist. Yes, in Chinese it's 我是否在. So there's always kind of reference to the private feelings or private view on the thing in European prose. So it was very clear the distinction between the public language and private language. But Wittgenstein rejects the kind of the privacy of language. What is private language? Imagine that I feel something that I can't describe, and when I feel something, I have a diary, and I write in my diary the sign O. In few days, I feel the same. I have the same feeling, and I wrote in my diary the sign O. That's something that refers to the private language. I can't explain. It means I have my own language, my own sign that other people can't understand. Is it true or not? Wittgenstein said it's nonsense. Why? He gives very popular example about a pain. I have pain. Can you feel my pain, or can you know my pain? Or can you have my pain? There are two concepts. That people cannot know my pain, just I can know. And the people cannot have my pain, just I can have my pain. So Wittgenstein criticized both conceptions, saying you can know my pain. I can know that you are in pain. For example, you cry, so you suffer, and then I know that you are in pain. And what about pretending? He said, pretending is look at the door or a child or a baby. He cannot pretend. Why dog cannot pretend? Because to pretend is kind of skill that you should learn. It's a language skill. Or a baby. The baby didn't learn the language game. He should be brought up, he should be educated by society, and then he said there is a kind of language game that lie to say I have pain when I am not in pain. Then he can't. He just can't. He don't have these skills yet. So another thing about to say know my pain. You know, I know. You cannot know my pain. Only I can. It's meaningless because can I doubt my pain? Can you doubt your own pain? No. Like how can I doubt? It's my pain. I cannot. According to Wittgenstein, we cannot. There's meaningless to speak about knowledge if we cannot doubt this. If we cannot doubt this, we cannot say we don't know this. The sign. What about the sign O that I have in my diary when I have some feeling that I can't describe? How I can know that there is this feeling? How I can know this feeling is exactly like this feeling. The feeling goes like this, yes, and then it is this point, and then I write the sign O. And in a few days it goes to the same point, but how can I know it isn't the same point? It's not up, it's not down. Then I should define it. When I should define it, I use the public language. That's why when I use the public language, I refer to public language as means to say that I have a public language. Why we speak about the private language? Actually, why I speak already 10 minutes about the private language? I will explain it later. Imagine that I have the child have pain, feeling, and the child is genius. That's Wittgenstein's example. The child is genius, and he invented a special word for this feeling. But how can I explain to the adults or his friends what he feels? That's for himself. It's also really for himself. It will be not connected with any kind of world of people around or the world around him. So he said, we cannot use, everything is prepared. Language is a tool which is given to us when we are educated from the birth, and actually everything is prepared to our language. Nobody can say anything that another people cannot understand. So there is no distinction between external objects that we have and private pictures. That's kind of a small revolution that Wittgenstein made in Western philosophy. When I say the sky is blue, I don't name that personal feeling. I say what other people can say about it. So we should, according to Wittgenstein, we should stop the analyzing of feelings and start with analysis of language. And there is no psychological terms or physical terms. There's everything about language and linguistics. So language is a form of life. That's what That's what we do. That's what we